Hello and welcome to this channel, Seen with Chips. If you haven't been here before, then welcome, and please consider subscribing and pressing the bell button so you can be notified of videos that I'm making in the future. When you hear the word subscribe, lots of people think it's going to cost you money, but obviously with YouTube, if you subscribe to a channel, it's totally free. So just press that subscribe button and support the channel. To all those people who have already subscribed, thank you for your support. Well, today what we're going to be doing is I'm going back to the workshop again, and we're going to be changing a shock absorber on my brother's bike. So, but just before I go, a lot of high-tech companies now are getting involved in AI, artificial intelligence. But you know, AI has got no match for natural stupidity. Haha, I'm here all week. Right, as I said on the introduction, we're down here at the workshop again. On this occasion, what we're going to be doing is be changing the shock on my brother's StreetBob, and he'll just give you a little explanation and an example of why he wants this shock to be changed.
To fit the tool shock to the StreetBob, and the reason for this, for me personally, is I want an extra inch of ground clearance because I'm grinding out quite easily, and two up I can grind out again on the back pegs as well. So with this should give me an extra inch of ground clearance, which will give me extra corner speed.
And so going round roundabouts, you won't be wearing out your floorboards anymore.
No, or country roads,
or hopefully that. Anyway. Okay.
Hopefully, but we'll try it.
Okay. So what we'll do?
An inch of ground clearance.
Right. Well, what we're going to do now then is we're going to pass over to the mechanic, who will get on with changing the shock for us.
Okay then, so what we're going to do is do a replacement of the rear shock. Some of you may be just watching this just to actually see what's involved in doing that. So we've taken the seat off, and we're just going to point out what we're going to initially do, and then we'll show you as we go. So this is our main shock here, single shock now, not the duals underneath anymore. We've got to remove this cross member here, obviously, to get it out. Main top bolt is here, and the other one comes in with an Allen key from the other side. It does refer to in the instructions, if you read in your instructions and just want a bit of a pointer, that you have to remove the rear fender to get at it. We're just going to look at that because it says you do and you don't. It just depends on how favourable you feel about doing it. It's purely just to get the pinch lock bolt out of the top. It's only under about 18 pound of pressure, so it can be done by hand, foot-pounds of pressure. So we'll take this off, we'll show you a shot as we go, so we'll do it like a shot by shot. We're not going to show you it all doing it, it just takes too long to do it. What we've done now is remove the cross member. It's only two small bolts that just hold it in across the member, and then you can start to look now. Steve wants to just come and look down here and just get a light. That's our classic fault for you guys. This is the pinch bolt here. I'm pretty sure Steve can get it. This is what we've got to undo this pinch bolt to allow us to get the bolt which we come in through the end here at it. So we'll just look at that and see if we can actually do it with the fender on. I'm pretty sure we can. We can get just an open-ended Allen key on it and get this pinch bolt undone here. We found that it is easier to remove the rear fender. It is only 4 bolts, 3 plugs. It's quite a simple task. The problem is this pinch bolt. Now you can actually see it, pinch bolt. You can see the rust on it. You know, this is a newish bike, but it's quite rusted, and I've no doubt when we come to undo this bolt here, we're potentially going to struggle as well. So we've made the decision. 2 minutes and it's off. So we're just going to look at it that way. It's probably the best thing is to take it off. It's so much quicker. This is the rear pinch bolt which we've pointed out to you before, and this is the rear bolt. We've now undone it. You can see the rust in there. We did actually have to use like the 2-foot bar to undo it. It was really pretty seized in there. But just to point out to you, if you've seen any of the previous videos, we are jacked and we are supporting the weight, because obviously if we remove this now, it would all just fold up on us. So obviously when you're doing it, make sure that you jack and fully strapped down at the front. So we're going to remove the back one, and then we'll do the same for the front one, and then she'll come out. We'll show you that bit. Okay, so we've removed the front bolt, which comes out from the offside of the bike, and then the whole shock just lifts out. Remember, we're supported, so then a little bit of a wheel, and there, yeah, that's it. It's out. As simple as that. And we've even got a nice collection of stones under the old frame there.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that. Got a bit of off-roading.
Yeah. You've been off-roading?
I've wiped them out next. So.
Wasn't me.
Sound like your mother. Wasn't me, I didn't do it.
So what we'll do is we'll actually just give you a comparison now of the two. As Keith said, I think he said, there should be in theory an inch difference in length of these. You can actually lay them on the bench. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can quite plainly see it.
Yeah.
So there we go. So now it's the reverse of what we've done. Put it back in again, and then we've just got the preload adjuster to find a home for. And that's it. So we'll get that back in.
Just the reverse process.
Reverse process, yeah. But it doesn't go that way around anyway. That's quite good because it will only fit in one way, so that's quite good. And obviously now we've got the issue, now you can see the difference. Now it won't fit in because we now need to lift the bike and let the suspension come down to
actually take the...
Yeah, to take it up, take the difference
to balance
up.
it.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll just locate with the front one. Obviously, you've been out, the torque bolts. I think the front one's 97 foot-pounds going back in again, but we'll put Loctite on it as well. And then torque it back up again. So we'll put that into locate, and then I'll jack it, just knock it off, yeah? Rear one. We just put a bit of silver slip on the pivot point, and obviously I've got it up in a Loctite. So we'll put that back in now, just needs a little bit of pressure. We've lowered the rear wheel.
You've actually had to jack the wheel up,
yeah,
just to line the hole up?
That's right, yeah, we'll jack it, line it, and then get it back in again. Suck it on. Left my driver on that side, as you do.
There you go.
Very much. One we prepared earlier. Alright, so we're going to have to just fiddle with it a little bit to get the pressure off it. Here we go.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Yeah, just a slight bit of adjustment.
Yeah.
Does it?
Is that the same torque?
Same torque.
Same torque as the front one, 80 pounds?
Yeah.
80 foot-pounds?
And then it has the pinch as well.
Yeah.
So you want to just give me the torque wrench, please? Nice side.
There you go, sir.
Preset. If you don't snap it first, there we go. And then this has a torque value as well, but tend to find with Allen keys, if you over torque an old Allen key, they tend to strip out quite easily. Let's get it. So we stay somewhere. No, it's out on the bench. Is it on your side?
No, doesn't seem to be.
Oh, I lost it. Oh, it's here. Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
That's the one.
Yeah, so these have a tendency to strip, especially if they've rusted on the tops as well. So all we do is just take it out completely, Loctite it, and then put it back, just good hand tight. You can actually see how this one's straight out, see how it's rusting.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll clean that up first. We run it on a route wire wheel, and then we'll Loctite it back in.
I presume that's the first time that's been out of the bike since
Never
new.
been out since it was new.
What year is this bike?
2017.
2017.
2018 model.
So it's what's that? 5 years.
Yeah. See, the issue is obviously where it is, rotation of the wheel throws everything into here.
Yeah.
All over it. Could have really done with a splash guard in here to protect them, but it's just a standard. I mean, you can see it's never been off.
Is there an aftermarket part that can?
Not that I know of. You could quite easily fabricate something though with a piece of plastic. Quite easily do it yourself. But we'll run that on the wire wheel first before we put that back.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So we've cleaned it up, and we just give it a nice helping of Loctite back in, and then we'll just snug that down, and that will do us. There's no real great need to torque it. You can't torque it, but obviously a nice bit of Loctite, and it'll be going nowhere.
That's it.
Quite easy. What I would do, because obviously maybe in the future we'll be servicing this bike, and on all the moving parts you'll have seen from our previous videos, I always like to lubricate the pivot points. Well, this time it's the best time in the world, because obviously we can lubricate it now. We can put the covers on, the stabilise back on, and it's all done for future. So we'll just give that a coat of lithium grease now, and then it's there forever, protected. Okay, so we took this off without showing you really what it's all about. It's quite simple to get the rear fender off. It's literally 4 bolts, which you can see, and 3 plugs, and it will come off. So if you're doing anything else, actually, it's so easy to take them off now on these new ones. It's probably more advantageous just to remove it. So we'll put that back on, just show you actually how simple it goes back on. We've just got a bit of wire in here just to get rid of. All that, Steve. Just get rid of that. Keith's additional wiring. That's what it is. Non-Harley wiring. So obviously, you can get it back in. Go on. Says dead. Just start recording a minute. So we'll show you how actually simple it is to put them back on. Obviously you've got a space in between, and you've got a space in between on your bracket as well. I don't know if you can see that, Steve. You can see the gaps. Yeah. So literally,
I'll just hold those wires out of the way.
Over slightly in the middle, then forward, and that's it. Keep hold of the back end, and then bolts in. Literally Loctite and bolt it in.
Right.
So simple.
Simple as that.
Plug it in.
Yeah.
Job done. Okay, so we've got the new shock in, the tall shock in place now. We've got the cross member back into place, fenders all bolted back on, and some additional electronics we've just put back into place again. So it's seat back on, give it back to the customer now, and test ride and see where we go from there, see if it's done the trick. Hope that helped you.